Much for sticking with us, and we are honored to have Brian Taylor, the USA Boxing Communications Manager, and we've added Luke Santangelo, USA Boxing Communication Assistant, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the where people can kind of see this event because it's open to the public. They can buy tickets, they can watch it, they can be a part of it, right? I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, definitely. So show up to Will Call, $10 a day, or $25 for the championship on Saturday, or $50 for the whole week. But also, if you just go to usaboxing.org, we'll have the live stream just right there for anyone across the United States who want to watch it.
Nice. It's really cool to be able to have that accessibility, right? I mean, that's important because it gets these guys' names out there.
Definitely. So, I mean, just $10 a day. I mean, if you want to just check it out for sure. And then, like I said, $50 a week. I mean, you'll get to see maybe thousands of bouts this week. So it's worth it for sure.
a lot of boxing. Brian, what is the? You said you kind of did this last year, and you're doing it this year as well. And what have you learned about kind of the way this worked, this trials and the national championships? What's the thing that you kind of are learning the most?
Learning the most? That's actually a tough question. I don't think I've ever been asked that one. It doesn't get easier, honestly, because you always want to do better. We have expectations for ourselves and our athletes. Yeah. These athletes, they get punched in the face. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. So we always want to put our blood, sweat, and tears and put it on an event for them. So we always want to just try to push to be better on that end and give an experience that makes them appreciate what they do and know that we appreciate them. So I think that's kind of the biggest thing is always trying to. You think yes, you've done it before. It doesn't mean it's going to get easier. It's going to get harder because you want to always do better for the athletes.
Yeah, that's important for sure because you want to make sure they have a positive experience. And then who knows at the end of this, you know, we might be seeing the gold medal champion.
Yeah,
exactly.
You
never know.
That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for 13 gold medals next summer.
That'd be awesome, right? Yeah. Sure enough. Luke, tell me about. Kind of what other people can expect when they get in. I mean, what are we going to see? It's going to be some top-notch boxing?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, like we've kind of, been speaking about, I mean, just boxing we'll start at noon for nationals each day, and then trial starts at 6 p.m., and nationals then is also starting at 6 p.m., so December 4th through 9th, and I mean, like I said, you'll see 100 bouts that entire week. World champions will be here, and just 2024 hopefuls for the Olympics, and then maybe some 2028s as well.
Who are for either one of you guys? Who are the boxers to look out for? Is there a list of guys or gals that maybe are kind of on the brink here?
Yeah, so we have a couple super big names. One of the biggest is probably Yaslin Perez. She's actually from Texas. She's our youth world champion last year. She was just at the Pan American Games with Team USA. So she's hoping to do well here. Kind of a good following for her. And then some other females, Lupe Gutierrez, she's another world champion. She actually won the Olympic trials in 2020, but then didn't go to Tokyo. Some things with our selection process changed who went to that. But then on the male side, Steven Navarro from California. He's actually from LA. His gym is about 3 exits from where the boxing in LA would be. He's trying for 24. I'm trying to ask him to stick around for 28 just because of that. But then we have Zaquan Moses, also 57 kilos. He is actually the cousin to Shakur Stevenson, the 2016 Olympic silver medalist. And I'm probably expecting Shakur to be here working his corner and hoping his cousin gets to eventually follow in his footsteps.
And you get to know these guys, right? I mean, I guess because this is what you guys do, y'all have to promote them and have you? Is it easy to work with them? I mean, they're very receptive to the idea because they know what you guys are trying to do, promote them.
Yeah, it's easy, but then it's tough just because you do get to know them. For me, especially, I've traveled the world with them. I was just in Santiago, Chile with some of them. When I've gone to World Championships with them, I'll be in Paris with them. I was in Tokyo at the Tokyo Games. So it's tough. You're there with them on their highs, and you're there with them during their lows. But our job is to promote them and make them be human beings, and that's what they are. And so it's fun. But there's some challenges, but no, they're all great kids. They all have great stories. They all come from diverse backgrounds, and there is no kid that's the same at all. So we have very variety of personalities, and I can't complain. I love it.
So if if somebody's never watched an actual, because a lot of people think boxing, you know, they think of, well, I don't know, Mike Tyson or you know, Muhammad Ali or something like that. When you talk about boxing in an Olympic arena, there's technique to it, right? You get points, and so for fans or people that maybe don't know a lot about boxing, can you touch on a little bit of how it's scored and not, you don't have to get in depth, but there's a tactic to it. There's a sport behind it. There's an idea that hey, I'm trying to get more points than this other guy.
Yeah. So for most people, like pro boxing, 12 rounds,
Right.
so they might start off a little bit slower, wait till round 6, and to try to go for that knockout. Amateur boxing, especially at the Olympic level, it's 3-minute, 3 rounds. So you have to go out right at the beginning. Our coach, Billy Walsh, he's Irish. He always says it's like a stat, like 90% of the boxers that win the first round win the whole bout, because you have to start off strong. You can't wait. And so it's high intensity. There's no real slowing down. We might not have the flashy knockouts like a professional, because we nationally wear headgear. Internationally, the men do not. But there's a scoring system. It is kind of like the 10-9 system, but there's still different criteria, quality of blows, aggression,
Sure.
and things like that that stand out. And so we teach all our boxers this is what you need to do to win and be successful on the international stage.
Absolutely. Luke, tell us again, where can people get tickets? How can they watch this? Because it's going on at the Cajun Dome December 4th through the 9th, all week next week, basically.
Yeah, right at will call, $10 a day, $25 for Saturday, or $50 for the whole week. So
Good stuff. And you can watch it live stream, right? as well?
USAboxing.org.
Awesome. Excellent. Guys, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate y'all and look forward to working with you over the next couple of weeks.
Can't wait to see you down there and come watch some boxing.